Crypto Hotep here with another trading video. This video is a follow-up to the past 3 sessions that I recorded about my trading strategy involving Heikin-Ashi, supply and demand, and liquidity. If you're unfamiliar with those, go to the channel, go to the trading journal section, and you'll see my whole session or my session breakdown. This video will also discuss very quickly my thoughts on the market currently, because it's been a while since I've made one of those videos. But before we begin, we got to pay the bills. These videos are sponsored by the good folks at Coinbase. Every single trade that I put on for crypto, I put on with Coinbase. I've been using them for over 4.5 years, and they're just a great broker. So if you don't have a account with Coinbase, feel free to use the link below. Sign up using Coinbase. Even if you have one, connect your account with my link, and that way you actually will support the channel by having Coinbase pay me the processing fees that they charge. So very cool. You don't have to give us any money here, but you can still support Crypto Hotep. Now jumping in here, and we're just going to go through how I feel about the market currently. So we are in a downtrend currently, and if you followed me and followed the channel, you know that I particularly like the long-term weekly charts. They're a little bit easier to read. They work well with Heikin-Ashi, and there's not a lot of noise going on. So the first chart we're looking at is the USDT dominance, or the stable coin dominance here. And this is something you do not want to see, being you don't want to see a lot of green candles going up. But we can see that we have double bottomed here at this level, nearing like the 4% level here. USDT has bottomed out here with a nice double bottom pattern, unfortunately. And it currently is sitting in weekly supply area right here. Now, it hasn't overtaken this level yet, so I am optimistic. And the reason I am optimistic is because the USDT dominance chart inversely affects altcoins, Bitcoin, and crypto in general. So what that means is typically if USDT goes up in green candles, crypto comes down in red candles. And that's why we're seeing a very stark decline in crypto right here, is because this USDT dominance is on the rise. That basically means that people are quote unquote stabling up, and they maybe are locking in profits and putting all their equity in stable coins currently without buying any crypto right now. If we look at USDC, which I do hold USDC personally, I like USDC over USDT. You can see USDC here again bottoming out at this level, and then nothing but green candles, and very similarly is also in weekly supply, just like USDT. We are also in overbought levels right here. So we're in overbought levels. USDC hasn't reached these levels since, I want to say, looks like 2022. So it hasn't reached these levels in over 3 years now. So it's a very surprising thing to see. And also this level hasn't been mitigated before now. So price hasn't tapped into that, or percentage hasn't tapped into this level, this weekly level, until right now here. So I'm hoping for a very, very stark breakdown here. One thing that is boding well is that there's no structure to this price action. And when I mean structure, I mean there's no okay, green candle, red candle, green candle, red candle. It's all green. So typically the thought process is elevator up or staircase up, elevator down type of deal. So that's what I'm hoping will happen here with USDC. So that in a nutshell is the market currently. If we look at ETH BTC right now, you can see here we're at the same level as we were once in 2020, December 2020. And this level brought up this huge rally up here, and we can see how big that rally is from right here all the way here. This was a nonstop rally of over 250% right here from 2020 to 2021. So is that going to happen now? I'm not sure. No one knows exactly. We would like for it to. There are good reasons for it to. I think in the short term, we can reach this red box here. But that's kind of where I'm at. Price hasn't broken down past this as of yet, so still optimistic. And we're in oversold levels right here dramatically, as you can see. Let's go to the altcoin market. So the altcoin market here, we go to the altcoin market. We can see the altcoin market somewhat in no man's land here. Price is kind of just floating here. The nearest weekly level for weekly demand is right down here. That's a long way down. We are in also a fib golden level here between 50 and 61.8%. What I am hoping before the week closes, which we have 2 days or about over 2.5 days still, is I really would like to see price get back into this area and just stabilize here. So this is what I would like to see price do. Price is currently sitting right here, market cap at around 780. What I would like price to do within 2.5 days, it doesn't have to close all the way up here. I'm not expecting that. I just need it to close somewhat in this golden zone here and then stabilize, and then we can try to make a move up. That's what I would like for it to happen. Okay. And then let's obviously look at BTC. What is BTC doing here? So BTC did collapse. I had a weekly demand level here based on this kind of light push up. This didn't hold. This was a weekly level, if you will. And depending on when this candle closes, this could turn into a supply area right here where this bullish candle is, and then you have 3+ red candles. This area here can be a supply zone here. So that's something you don't want to see. But I will say this, very similarly, just like with the altcoin market, price is sitting in this 61.8 golden zone for fib, the fib zone right here. I wouldn't mind having price kind of stabilize here and then see a bounce back up. So all hope is not lost. That's what I will say. And good old Ethereum. I made a Twitter post that said if price starts trading, I'd be nervous if price starts trading below this green box and closes below. Well, Crypto Hotep price is below it currently. Yes, but candle hasn't closed as of yet. We still have 2.5 days. So it all matters on that weekly close. As of right now, it doesn't look good because I really don't want to see price close below this level here, especially below these liquidity points right here. But we will see. We will see indeed. I will say this, for all the crypto investors, you should be continuously doing what you're doing, which is DCAing into Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the bigger names every week, every month, whenever you do it. That's not financial advice at all. But nothing should change with your strategy. This is where DCAing or dollar cost averaging is worth its weight in gold versus trying to catch the market moves, because you don't really have to do anything. You can keep everything on cruise control. But with that being said, I have opened up 4 new positions in my altcoins portfolio. Them being with Kronos, ticker symbol CRO. This chart looks fantastic to me. I got happy because we see a bullish doji, and I did buy around 8 cents here in CRO. So I like my target for CRO currently is just up here to about 13 cents. Okay. The next position I have is in Maple. Maple sent out a notification on Twitter as well as Coinbase that Maple was converting over to the ticker symbol syrup. So I more than likely will have to convert all of my Maple into syrup, which is hilarious. But this chart had me very intrigued, if you will, as well. 11 cents was holding, or $11, I should say. $11 was holding for Maple. As you can see, tapped multiple times. And then this move right here had me interested, where we had a liquidity move down past 11, bought price back up here, and now we see price kind of somewhat stabilizing around this area. So I did buy into Maple at around, it was around $13, I believe. Then the other position I have is in Ribbon Finance. It's a DeFi protocol as well. Very similar as with CRO or CRO. I like these type of charts. These charts that look like, oh my goodness, it's got beaten down so bad. And I mean, if you can see here, this from the top to bottom here, let's pull this out here. From top to bottom here, we can see we're down. That's a 92% decline for Ribbon from March 2024. So literally one whole year here. We're at a weekly level. If you zoom out, this weekly level is held a lot. So it's held from 2022 on. So I felt really comfortable with buying in Ribbon at this level. We saw also a bullish doji here, and then as well as prices below the 50 for RSI. So typically that's a good area for me to start buying my positions. Okay. And the last but not least, I did sell and then buy back into C, ticker symbol SEI. So I did buy back into this area only because we have a bullish doji in this area. I wanted a better price as well. And I don't mind buying into this level below here. But very similarly, like with my sessions that we recorded before, here are my weekly demand levels right here. You can see the rules I have followed. At least 3 candles bullish to the upside signifies a weekly demand level, which this did and this did. 3 bearish candles to the downside, or red candles, signifies a weekly supply level, and we mark that out here. And then we have our weekly mitigated area, which means that price has tapped into it, but it hasn't broken and has withstood it. So this is a weekly mitigated area. And then it looks like we have a descending wedge down in a pattern. Again, just like Ribbon Finance, price is in below the 50 RSI, which is perfect for dollar cost averaging, for buying the dips as well. Okay. But we will cut this video. Just a couple viewpoints on the markets myself. When I do take these trades, I am not full porting these trades, meaning that if I want to spend, say, $1,000 per coin, I'm not putting $1,000 in at one time. I am segmenting out my purchases, and I'm quartering them by 4s. So if I had $1,000 per coin, then each purchase of said coin, for instance with C, would be $250 until I get to that 4th purchase. And then that way, if price comes down into this area where I may not be expecting it to, I still have some money that I can put in and average down, instead of just buying everything at 1,000 and then now being in a down position. So with that being said, guys, we will cut this video short. Hopefully this helped. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. As always, thank you and happy trading.